What's up, YouTube? It's the Godfather Tank D back with another video.
Yes!
I got my boy Hectic the Backpacker with me.
Bars.
So you know we about to have a good one. Yes. Let's get straight into it.
Let's go.
How would the throuple work if one of you would want to break up with another person in the party, but not the third?
She's starting drama.
I'm just curious.
Get a lawyer.
Oh no!
If you were alone in a room with a throuple who are co-dads, what would you ask?
Do y'all sleep in the same bed?
What is the hardest part being in a throuple? Do you ever vent to one partner about the other?
Wow.
What are you guys' names?
Hold up, time out. I just thought about this, right?
What's up?
First of all, I'm still perplexed about the throuple. I understand the meaning of it, but you see, in the poly community, it never ever refers to 3 males. And I'm not sure if that's a poly thing or not, but if I'm being biased or whatever, but that's just, And then second of all, it's like, I feel like y'all are asking poly questions to 3 gay men. Like, I don't know how to feel about that.
So you can't be poly and homosexual at the same time?
I have to say yes legally. It is a possibility. However, it still doesn't. It still don't sit well with me, bro. Like, it's not even that like they're gay, because yes, that's whatever. It's the fact that now people are now being able to come to them and ask them questions about the poly community as if the answers they're gonna get is authentic to that. You know what I mean? You asking the poly questions to them.
Well, let's see what they got to say.
All right. We'll see what they on. Prove me wrong. That's how I feel.
I'm Mitch.
I'm Ben.
And Benjamin.
Being in a throuple, is that something that happened to you guys?
Wait, was it Mitch, Ben, and Benjamin?
Yes.
Yo, you can't make that up, yo. That's crazy.
Spontaneously, or
We met at a gay cruise. There was 5,000 gay.
Oh snap! Wait a minute. There's actually a photo
of the gay cruise, bro.
Yo, I didn't even catch that at first.
I stopped it right there.
Like, I looked down for a second, and I didn't even realize it was just nothing but a bunch of men.
Look at what you looking at, though. Like,
is this why you was offended about the whole poly thing?
Nah. This is not it. Like, I understand that this is what they do. However, it's just kind of like when they say, hey, we met on the gay cruise, boom, all of this. And I was like, bruh, do we have to go all the way to 10 with the gay in this video? Can't we just focus on the 3 of them?
Obviously not. Let's go.
Lee.
Amen. Mitch and I had been talking about wanting to be in a throuple for a very long time. In my mind, I never thought it was going to happen. I was very skeptical. So when I met Benjamin, I remember having a very insightful conversation, and all the right questions were being asked. That experience to me was just reassuring that this actually was going to possibly work.
Are you all married?
For Benjamin the third that joined last, me and Mitch are both legally married.
I never really believed in marriage, so it didn't matter to me like who got married to who, because I feel like marriage is just a label and it's a legal protection.
Do y'all sleep in the same bed?
Yes. We have an Alaskan king bed, which is the size of like almost 2 king beds put together.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
what is your favorite sexual position that involves all 3 of you?
I'm done. Cut the video off. I don't want to know nothing about what their favorite sexual position is.
Thank you guys for checking out another video
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Don't have sex.
Depends on
We don't have sex.
depends on which mood we're in.
Is there like 2 bottoms?
1 top and 2 verse.
Okay.
Do all 3 of y'all have to be
What is
present during
Run that back. What did he say
said,
exactly?
Wait, he said 1 top and 1 What?
He said a word I didn't understand.
Verse?
Mood we're in.
Is there like two bottoms?
No,
One
before
top
this.
and two verse.
Two verse?
What?
I don't know what that means. Run that. Wait, what did they say when they initially asked the question?
It depends on which mood we're in.
No,
Is
before
there, like-
that. As soon as she asked the question.
What is your favorite sexual position that involves all three of you?
We don't have
Wait,
sex.
it depends on which,
We don't have sex.
We don't have sex.
it depends on which mood we're in.
That's what they initially said.
Yo, he said we don't have sex.
He said that's it. The favorite sexual position is we don't have sex.
Y'all buying that? Please let me know in the comments. Let's go.
Lies.
They're like two bottoms?
One top and two verse.
Okay.
And if y'all know what a verse is or whatever, leave that in the comment too, cause I've never even heard that term before.
I'm still trying to see the logistics of this, but I don't want to let my imagination see the logistics.
Wow,
of
yeah,
this.
let's keep going.
All three of y'all have to be present during sexy times.
In the beginning, yes. But as our schedules evolved, it was like, okay, if we're gonna get some, we gotta just take what we can get at this point.
Fair.
Who's better? No one?
We all have our off days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of us overthink things.
In
Girl
terms of
wants
like
to know about
cheating,
their gay
like
sex.
what boundaries do you all set for each other and for your other partners as well?
We are closed triad, so we
That makes
would be,
sense.
I
I
guess,
know that term.
trinogamous.
Yes.
I think we have rules in place that would also kind of prevent that from happening. You know, don't go on dates with other people.
Man,
All right, so a close triad is when three people are in a relationship and they do not have sex or date outside of the three people. That I understand because poly community. Now,
this is
Tank.
an uncomfortable video, man.
You
I'm
picked the
struggling.
video.
See, they were supposed to talk about 3 dads and a baby, and this is.
We have not talked about a child this entire video.
I'm just
We 2
trying
minutes in.
I'm just trying to get to the baby, man. Jeez Louise, this is uncomfortable.
Or don't have grinder. You're not gonna put
said
yourself in the
acid
situation.
This one's a little spicy. How would the throuple work if one of you would want to break up with another person in the party,
care
but
about
not
that
the
kid.
third? I know.
She's starting drama.
I'm just curious.
That actually isn't a
lawyer.
bad question.
Oh no!
We would.
Like, Ben and I have been dating 17 years.
Damn.
And almost 4 of those years have been with Benjamin. And we kind of had an agreement that if something went wrong in the throuple relationship and the third didn't want to be there anymore, that we would still stay together. But now that it's evolved into this, I don't know. If one of us wanted out, I think we would all leave because we kind of hold each other up.
Do you
That's
ever
too complicated. Like this,
All right, so listen.
this is supposed to be easy, and like when you start putting all this extra stuff in the mix, you just overcomplicate relationships. Like, just keep it easy.
Look, man, my thing about that is, especially in a close triad, right? If me, her, and her is rocking, right? Then at any point, at every point, I'm like, we in this shit together. Is you rocking or not? It ain't gotta be complicated. Is you in or is you out? I mean, I don't see why it gotta be any more than that. Like, you can have your reasons, but is you in or is you out? Do you want to work the shit out, or do you want to go your separate way? And that shit, I feel like that should be any relationship, but it's more emphasis on a triad because it's like with 3 different personalities, so much can go wrong. But at the end of the day, if your eye is on the prize, hey, we are in this shit to prosper together. We're in this shit to love each other. We're in this shit to build. And you don't want to be in this? Get the hell on. Like, I want people that want to be here. Fuck you talking about?
I still think it's too much.
It's either you're in or you out. Is you rocking or not?
vent to one partner about the other? Or is there a rule that y'all have that restricts that?
No, we definitely vent.
Absolutely, yes.
It's like that scene from Mean Girls where everybody's talking to each other on the phone. It's kind of like that.
But we have Nest cameras in the house, so if I'm gone, I know how to listen.
Is there ever
It
any
seems like-
moments where one
seems like the
feels left
dominant of
out?
this
There was jealousy in the beginning between those two. Just saying.
I feel like it was more of the
probably
feeling
true.
of being left out. Like every time I was at work, I was like, what are they doing? Why is he washing the sheets again?
Why are you washing the sheets?
Man, he's acting like a female.
In the chance that, you know, there's an argument or some kind of like, you know, issue, is one of y'all like the preferred mediator? Is like one of you guys the counselor of the group? Like, how does that?
Nobody gives a damn about that child, my guy.
I'm just wondering why nobody's asked about. Maybe the baby thing is coming later. I'm trying to get through this, man, just so I can hear about this baby. Because that's what I'm curious about.
The title says, 3 dads,
With
one
one
baby.
baby.
Ask us anything. It doesn't say, ask us about our parenting. It doesn't say, ask us about what we do with the child. It doesn't ask about our schedules with the child.
Yo, listen.
It says, ask us anything.
Man, they got 2 minutes to bring this baby up. Otherwise, I'm hitting this video right now. Because I'm like getting mad uncomfortable with this joint. Yo, I ain't even going to front on you. Let's keep going.
That work?
So we all exchange roles.
I will go to Mitch for different reasons that I go to Benjamin for. So if I need help with like, I don't know, advice with work or finances or...
And why does Jubilee keep cutting where it's like, you heard the guy ask the question, they cut to the 3 dudes, and then they cut to a white chick as if they're talking to her, but and not the dude who asked the question. like why would you like cut it like that? Am I tripping?
If y'all need some people that do video editing and do it well, make sure you holler at myself and my man Tank D. We do this.
Let's go.
The business, I would go straight to Mitch. And if I need help with technical things or my computer's crashing.
Thanks. If it's a serious issue, I think we always come together and discuss it.
There have been moments where I go to one to tell them not to tell the other, and they of course go to the other, and then it turns into a huge argument that didn't have to be.
It's a triad argument.
Super messy.
I think I've learned my lesson.
I'm just starting to be in a throuple myself.
Oh, nice.
And
That's why she's in the
last
frame.
night, actually, they 2 of them got into a fight, and I literally was standing in the hallway going, what do I do? Who
You
do
jump in, girl.
Well, I'm like, who do I go talk to?
Whatever they're arguing about, you definitely need to make sure that you don't take a side without knowing the full story.
I will just add to it that when Benjamin first came in, of course, Mitch and I would have a lot of arguments. And it was actually very interesting because he helped us figure out a resolution faster than we would have done it just by ourselves.
What is the
I've
hardest
experienced
part
that.
being in a throuple?
I experienced that. I experienced being in a relationship with somebody who, it was like, me and her got a third, me and her arguing, and the third was able to come to a solution faster than we was able to come to a solution. That
I can
is
buy
gold.
that. I can buy that. I guess for me, man, I don't know. I'm a traditionalist at heart. Everyone who knows me knows that.
I'm traditional too.
And
Solomon, Bible.
I like
Concubines and wives.
for me.
Stop playing.
It's
No,
just
I'm just playing.
it's just so much easier. Like just me and my wife, and we just rock. You know what I'm saying? Like we just rock. We just vibe. And if we have an issue or something like that, you know what I mean, we work it out, or we take time, we chill out, and then we come together and we resolve it. But it's something about when you start adding different things, like sometimes it can get too complicated. And maybe it could be that I grew up around women. So like, and not to mention that now I got a household, like a house full of women.
Right.
So it's like the last thing I want to do is add another female. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you kind of don't got a choice. You're already in a situation where you live with 3 different vaginas.
That's just too much.
That's life, man.
But I'd much rather that than a male.
Until a throuple with all guys.
Right. Let's go.
They can both tell me no, and then I'm wrong.
That's the easiest part of our relationship when it's like, oh, 2 people say you're wrong, done.
Yeah, it's like
Argument
2v1.
ended.
Anybody else?
I would say juggling expectations at first. Normally you just have to worry about like, oh, what does my partner expect from me? Doing it for 2 people, you're just tracking 2 sets of expectations.
If you have a child, Do you worry it'll be hard for all you three to bond with the baby?
Time
So
out. I thought
we have a child.
Oh.
Surprise.
She's almost 6 months old.
And we have 2 more coming through surrogacy. And I must say,
Whoa, wait a minute.
So look,
He got
surrogates,
2 more coming through a surrogate. 2 more,
which
children
makes me
coming
say
through a
that the
surrogate?
first one came from a surrogate.
It probably did, but this is. If y'all think this is a healthy environment to raise children in, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm just completely out of touch.
And don't drag us LGBTQ+.
I just don't think this is a good environment.
This
for
is not
children.
optimal, I don't feel. And I mean, maybe it's just me. I just feel like raising a child without a female presence and then just like triple the masculine presence, you're asking for imbalance.
But are they tripling the masculine presence? Because these are all males, but they act female. They all act feminine. These are feminine
I'll
males.
tell you what. From what I can see, there is the boss, my man on the left.
Okay.
He definitely is the more aggressive of the 3.
Okay.
Right? You got the guy in the middle. He's kind of like titter-tattering on masculinity. And then you got feminine all the way, the Chinese guy, right? He's just like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I say the middle guy teeter-tatters because certain things he's like adamant on and he stands on what he believes in. And then other things he's like, oh my God, I was just so, I was so jealous. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like he teeter-tatters. Certain things he'd be like, oh nah, no doubt. Hands down, that's where I stand. Boom. But then the guy on the other side, he's just like, I just want to know where I can help. You know what I'm saying? Where I can assist and be
Yeah, we need to bring real men back.
That's not where I was going
bring
with
back
that.
real men.
That's not where I was going with that, but I do agree.
Yeah, man.
Let's continue.
say that so far the baby like reacts equally to all of us. So we're actually in the process of all 3 of us being added to the birth certificate of Tegan, which is her daughter.
How does that
Is
even
that
work?
legal?
How do you even do that? How you going to...
I need somebody that has some kind of legal expertise to please explain the legalities of
That don't even
having
make
3
sense.
men on a birth certificate. What does that mean? The surrogate is no longer on the birth certificate, or does that mean it's her and 3 guys? I'm lost.
I'm
This lost.
is just foolishness. And this is what I'm talking about. You making simple stuff hard. You making simple stuff overly complicated. Like, this is crazy.
And we would be the second throuple in the United States to be recognized as legal parents of 1 child.
Yes.
Any of
Where are they
y'all have
doing
like
this
a
at?
concern
Delaware?
about your child not having a quote like traditional mother?
So when we started the journey for adoption, it was a long time ago. We started with an agency, then we moved to a private adoption with an attorney and our own website. And the first thing that our team said to us was like, the adoptive mom is just going to be so excited about 3 dads. And it did. We got so much hits on our website and so many matches. We never saw any pushback with.
Chill out, bro.
I just want to know, like, why would 3 men want to have children?
Well, gay men want kids.
But you can't have your cake and eat it too, man. That's maybe.
All right,
That's
look.
just how I feel. Like,
Gay men want kids too.
To do what?
To be gay around. What do you? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just don't think this is healthy. Like,
I mean, all
I
right.
just
So
don't.
look. To be fair, like, I'm not saying that it's wrong for homosexuals to adopt. However, what I'm saying is, the environment will guaranteed 100% of the time be unbalanced.
Agreed. I agree with that.
And I don't feel like I'm making a shot. I feel like I'm stating a fact. Prove me wrong in the comments.
With that.
But we also have a lot of friends, like really close friends, that would play a motherly figure if we needed to. You know, we talked about like when she goes through puberty, like what are we gonna do? Like, you know, I freaked out when I first.
They don't need to play a motherly figure.
They need an actual mother.
They need an actual mother. Like,
but if they got a surrogate, they got a mother. Why isn't they leaning on this woman? Why we got to lean on the next door neighbor?
To play.
To play mom and not actually be mom.
This is just
like biologically speak. Man, I ain't even gonna go into that. Let's go.
First had to change her diaper.
Yeah, I was just like interested to hear, especially in this society where things are still way too labeled like that and boxed up like that, if that has been maybe like a hurdle y'all have had to go through.
Yeah,
look, I just gotta say this.
Stop
man.
it.
I just gotta
Don't
say
do
this.
it.
Labels are fine. They are a good thing. You want to know why? Because it allows you to actually categorize and sort and organize things. When we label things in society, what we're doing is we're organizing society. We're able to make things clear, make things plain, make things where it's easily understood and interpreted. Can you imagine having a shipping container with no label on it? And it's just like, well, what's in it? I don't know. Who knows? It could be anything. It could be nothing. Look, this whole thing is just madness.
Look.
When people like, we don't need to label stuff, we need to put a title on it, and then these be the same people who will go back and be like, oh, well, you're actually a straight cis male. It's like, wait, I thought we wasn't doing the label thing. Why can't I just be a person? Why can't I just, like...
And yo, I want to be labeled as a woman. I want to be called they by, that's my pronoun. And you'd be like, yeah, I was talking to they the other day, and you know what I'm saying? And they was over here doing this and doing that. These are labels. Am I right? Am I lying?
They're all labels.
They're all labels. So you don't want labels on this side, but you do want labels for yourself, but then you want to label other people stuff that they don't want to be labeled. You know what I mean?
And then get mad when they label you.
And then get mad when they label you.
As if these labels haven't existed forever and are clearly defined. The thing is, when people be acting like, oh, well, you know, I don't like that you're calling me this word, I just simply say, by definition, is it accurate? Does it describe this scenario or this particular person or thing? If it does, you don't have to like the word, but that doesn't change the fact that it's accurate.
Stop talking about order to a Throuple. You talking about things that create order in a Throuple of all men.
And you know why it really pisses me off? It goes back to what we said in the other video where it's like most men, we like order. We like structure. And if there is no structure, we establish the structure. And this right here is no structure.
And with men. God,
I would
with
just
three
maybe
men.
use an experience. So when we first came out as gay, Mitch and I as gay, we used to get the question a lot, like, also who's the woman in the relationship? You know, who's the man in the relationship? And that, you know, at first you kind of had to understand where the question was coming from.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way we're going to educate
Somebody
someone.
got to be on top.
But from us, we don't look at it one of us like you're the mother, you're the father,
could just switch it
up.
I'm the nanny. Like none
Somebody's
of them. Like
giving,
we're all
somebody's receiving.
Mexican nanny.
What would you give as advice for someone who's possibly looking to polyamory or just also joining a throuple?
I think you just have to.
Asking these niggas.
Yo, listen. You
He had one question about the child. You know what I'm saying? No, I think it was like two questions about the child. Everything else is about their sexual lives and like what they like and how they operate as a throuple. And nobody cares about these kids, bro.
Nobody cares.
What I really want to know is like, you know, I'm about to be poly too, so let me ask you guys, the expert. This is exactly why. At the very beginning of the video, I was like, I'm done.
And listen, so look, Steven Crowder, he had this little thing. Like, he has this thing where every time someone pops on the screen, you can look at them and you can tell that they're probably gay. Mm-hmm. And once they pop up, he be like, yay! Yo, oh my
canceled.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're done. They gonna take our channel.
Oh my goodness. I love y'all anyway. Let's go.
To be open. There's so many different ways to love than just being in a relationship, and it's very similar. It's just we've been told by society for so long that only two people should be together.
A lot of people go in with a set of rules, and when they don't align or they don't work out the way you think they did, they just kind of run away from it. That's an opportunity for you to sit down and really have a conversation about why it didn't work, how can we tweak them so that it actually works the next time.
Or you can have a conversation about why you are not following through with the order of things and just get back into the order of things.
Get back in line.
Fuck is y'all niggas. I think
Rules
it
are gonna
frustrates
adjust.
me
They're gonna-
more because they are three men. that have no gauge for structure. If it was 3 women and it was just all over the place,
you kind of expect them to be a little all over the place.
That kind of makes sense. This right here does not.
Right. It doesn't. I agree.
A change based on like what your living situation is.
I mean, cost of living is so high, it helps.
Facts.
That might be true.
Can I give y'all a hug?
The most factual thing you
So
said.
you want to meet?
Yeah, I'd love to meet y'all.
Hello. Hi.
All right, so
I'm done.
Like, wait. I just want to say this, right? If we can say this is the way we're doing things, and then one person says, well, I don't like that, and then the other 2 say, well, let's tweak it to your liking, then ultimately it's going to mutate. The way that you operate is always going to change,
of course,
to the point of chaos, anarchy.
Yeah.
And it will be absolutely no order at the end of it if you keep on saying, well, you might have murdered somebody, but you bend him a leg here, we're gonna give you a pass. Then ultimately that gives the inclination that this is an okay behavior. Oh well, he let me go the first time, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Right.
So I only make that like just on the strength of the 3 of them having a child and then expecting to have 2 more children and bring them up in this so-called tweak order. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel for those children.
Y'all tell us what you think in the comment section below. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can receive notifications. Y'all let me know what you think about this, man.
Yo, oh my goodness. Give us a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm.
Matter of fact, give us a thumbs up just for getting through this video.
Getting through the video, bro.
My goodness.
Oh, man.
Man.
2 questions about the kid. Okay. I'm done. All right, we out of here, y'all. Peace.